All right, Donna, we're here.
With the Day Kitchen on a Friday.
It's Inauguration Day, 2017. Okay, go ahead.
And we are going to make some gypsy soup.
All right, what is that? It's an interesting name. What is it?
It is a soup that our nutritionist has printed in our monthly newsletter, The Food for Thought.
Okay.
I sent you the recipe so you can post it.
I have it, yeah.
It's a vegetarian recipe, and it's packed with protein. We are actually going to use canned garbanzo beans right over here today, as opposed to the dried, because we run into a time.
Where does the garbanzo bean come from? I've heard that name a lot of times.
Well, you can read the Food for Thought article and learn more about the garbanzo beans.
All right.
We have them here at the store. It's also online at the co-op.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
So what else we got here?
The actual garbanzo bean. So what we have as far as our ingredients today, we're going to be using the Field Day organic garbanzo beans.
All right.
You can also get dried ones and soak them for 6 hours.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Soft. And they're in our bulk department. With this gorgeous green pepper we're going to be using. We have sweet potatoes that are going to be chopped up in here. Catherine is slicing up an onion as we speak. That's going to be the first part of the recipe.
All right.
Is getting that onion and garlic going. We're going to use a little celery. We have tamari. And the spices we're using other than salt are paprika, turmeric, basil, and a little cayenne. So it's a nice, spicy, warm soup.
Gonna be
We got a little
tasty,
cinnamon here too. Yeah. So
What is that tamari? You said.
it's like a soy sauce. You
Oh,
can
all
use
right.
soy sauce also.
Yeah. Okay, I
You
like
use soy
that.
sauce also.
Okay.
Dash of cinnamon. Cinnamon is really good.
I like
It's a warm
cinnamon.
spice. I use it in my own soup actually. Dried. Oh, let's see. That should be about.
What are those?
That's dried basil. Cayenne, I'm not putting in
Wonderful.
because it's
What does it
optional.
make?
And most often when I demo, I don't put anything hot in because some people don't like it. So
Isn't that pretty? Beautiful color.
Multicolor. Whoa, look at this.
Here comes the steam.
Love that steam.
Here her go.
So this is the
It's
broth.
like a vegetarian broth.
Oh, let me get the garbage pail out. I'm so sorry.
That's cool.
And
Spices.
salt that in. So since we're making this half, I'm reminding myself not to put in 3
The whole thing, right?
cups of water because or the broth because it'll be way too much.
So how long you think it's going to take for this to cook?
Probably 15 minutes when it gets
Okay.
all going because we're not.
It smells terrific.
How do you know when it's done?
I taste it.
Okay. Well,
Okay, so we want to have that cook.
that's better than I can do.
Okay.
I'm moving this to the back room. I'll be back.
All right.
Alright, so yes, so where is the
17, Sherland, please pick up line 17.
All right. Just because it's Inauguration Day, it's 5 after 12, and I just got an alert from one of my news places that Donald Trump has been sworn in as the 45th President of the United States. So I feel like I'm a news person, but I don't want to be a news person. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Catherine, I just saw you take a taste.
yeah.
What was your impression so
I
far?
need just a little bit more salt.
All right. It's coming along, right?
Yes.
All right. So you want me to
It's
get a picture of what?
beautiful.
Oh, look
the
at
color of
that. All right. Well,
Who wouldn't want to have that for dinner?
if I had a nice big
Nice
spoon.
chunk of bread,
Yeah.
fried bread.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
Wait, let me. Oh, I just got a whiff of it. It smells really good.
And then I've got to put the soy in it last. I don't do right now.
Okay.
I love soy sauce.
Well, this is tamari that we're actually using. Similar, not quite the same.
Why is it less spicy, or how does that work? Is it from a different part of? It's not soy.
Not as salty.
Oh, all right.
And I only put in 1 can of beans for half the recipe.
You put in
the
1 can?
chickpeas, yeah.
For a half recipe.
Rather than
Yeah, it's good. It's fine.
let it simmer for a minute. Yeah, rather than putting in too much.
Presentation, all these different.
It is, isn't it?
And you did not put the cayenne in.
No.
So that's an optional item. We didn't put the cayenne in for taste testing, but if you like a little spicy, a little bit of spice, that's a nice way to go.
About 5 minutes of soup.
I just got seeds to grow the hottest peppers in the world, apparently. They're coming in another week or so. I can't wait to start planting.
I got to tell you a story. I don't know if I should do it on camera or not.
Okay, turn the camera on.
All right.
Seeds coming is ridiculous.
All right. So
Do you keep any garden plants?
Huh?
Do you keep any garden plants at home?
No.
Okay, Jerry, I'm going to try this, and then you can try it afterwards, right?
Oh yeah.
How
she
pretty.
She just put some in there. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So pretty. It's really hot. You want something warm on a cold winter night.
Yeah. The weather's been kind of cold and ugly lately.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Good.
Yeah, it's terrific. Terrific tasting. Let me get a... Yeah, let it cool down just a little bit. You want to turn the temperature down. Wow.
And we got the cheese. That cheese is so good. I can still taste it from when you gave it to me like 20 minutes ago.
I'm just going to reach over and get a little cheese in mine. And I bet it melts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, Jerry, you got to try it.
All right.
You're going to blow on it because it is
I'm going to
hot.
take this one right here. I have a little stool, and I'm going to go sit on my stool and take a sip after it cools off. Ooh, it is hot. Ooh.
I told you. Put a little bit of that cheese in there.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. This cheese is really good.
Actually,
Here's the cheese. Here it is. All right, let's see if we can get it. It's hard to film and see what you're doing at the same time. So that'll work. Okay. The stuff that I spill, I'm going to eat. Okay. Turn.
Yep.
How long have you been cooking, and how come
Years.
you're so good at this? Like,
Years,
you
and
know how to...
I've worked at the co-op for a number of years doing this.
Really? Because you knew that the recipe was going to be too big because it may take too long to cook, so you cut everything in
Would you
half.
like to try some soup?
Soup.
This is, I just
Gypsy
made it.
soup, yeah.
So it's a gypsy soup. It's vegetable.
You get me to eat the craziest.
it's delicious.
It's delicious.
We
Okay.
have the recipe. We don't have the recipe.
It's in the food for thought. Take a food for thought with you.
Oh, okay. It's in
All
the
the way-
food
Or
Dollar
it's
for
Tree.
thought.
online. It's on our website.
I should bring my daughter so she can test out different things and see me trying new things.
Was that good?
Every
It
Friday,
is good.
Katherine
She
is
had me
doing
eating
it.
tofu last week. Like,
Oh.
trying new things. Thank you.
You can go
Welcome.
home. You don't even have to have lunch. You can just eat right here.
This is not quite enough for me for lunch.
Would you like to try some soup?
It's delicious.
You know, mine's been sitting for a minute, and it's getting real creamy. I think the longer you let it sit, the better it tastes. It's like, it's really, really good.
I'm making it as soon as I get home tonight. Either that or I'm making Catherine make another pot for me to take home.
You know, it tastes like there's a little dairy in here, but there isn't.
A little what?
Dairy. but there
It
isn't.
does. Yeah. It has a very creamy flavor. You're welcome. So you could actually cut this recipe in half and use 1 can of garbanzo beans
And use
and 2 of the broths.
two broths.
2 broth packets. Okay.
Get some more look over here.
Right over here. Show this stuff. Yeah, okay, so 2 of those broths a can. I'll price that out.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what it, because I only used 1 sweet potato, a half of a large onion. I only used 1 cup of onion,
Okay.
and 1 stalk of celery called for. I'd probably put in at least 2 because celery is good.
And so if you're using celery right as it's cut, it's the best for you.
In fact,
It's the most nutritious.
I would use the celery leaves. I'd go and cut from the top.
I grow the smaller celery, and we just chop it, cook.
Yeah.
You can tell by the
That's a big-
recipes and these purple ones over here where they're priced out, and it's pretty cool. I
The
like
Co-op
that.
Basics, watch it, like I said, every Friday.
I've just done the 2 first basic co-op meals, and the appreciation of having these and recipes
Really?
makes it well worth it. Would you like to try some soup?
Gypsy Soup.
Cinnamon
Lots of things that are really
Basil.
good. Turmeric.
and the basil.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is a good hearty winter soup. It's delicious, absolutely delicious.
Oh.
Yeah. We put the cheese out for those
That on
people
is
who
very,
want
very
to.
good, is it?
We need to get chickpeas.
Well, you can get the dried chickpeas
To
in
make
the
enough
bulk
to serve
department.
4 people, you only need 1 can of the
You want to just soak them overnight for 6 or 8 hours and then discard.
We
the
made
water
half
that
of this
you
recipe,
soaked them in.
and it's cinnamon and turmeric in it.
Turmeric.
It's a really good winter soup.
The recipes in our
Here's a spoon to squeeze in. You're gonna want one.
Good.
It's online on our website, the Food for Thought. Isn't it good? And it took 15 minutes to make.
Excellent.
That is some soup. Give me some crusty bread.
Yeah.
Soak it. I put a little more rock in it.
You said when you cook for yourself, you start with like basic
When I
ingredients.
cook for myself, I do everything from scratch.
Whole
Okay.
food.
Well,
And what that allows you to do is it allows you to play around with different herbs and spices that change the flavor
yeah.
of something that everybody knows one way, and you serve it and it tastes different.
Well, the thing is with when you go in the supermarket, I defy you to pick up something that has less than
Oh, would you like to try some
15
soup? It's a
ingredients
vegetarian
in
chickpea.
Right.
It's called Gypsy Soup.
Yeah.
We have the recipe in the current Food for Thought.
Okay.
And I think you'll really like it. You can put some of the
Let me keep
cheese
it
from
face
the...
more of
No
this.
cheese.
Okay.
We're dairy free.
Me too. So
Oh, you too. Thank you.
I think you'll like it. And here's our little compostable spoon for you.
don't forget the spoon.
And again, it's
So your name's Allison?
I'm Allison, yeah.
And you work
Allison's the cheese girl.
really?
Hello.
Well, we
Makes cheese, and she
would you like
makes
to try
cheese.
some? This is a
really.
vegetarian chickpea soup.
Where do you make cheese at home?
Home, yeah.
Really?
It's got turmeric and cinnamon in it.
Well, where do you get the milk from? I mean, do you have your own?
I have goats.
You have goats? I was gonna say. All right, that's cool.
So I go down to my barn and I get it out of the bottom of the animal.
I just made it.
Sounds kind of awful, isn't it?
Yeah, but I bet it tastes good.
It does,
That
yeah.
is delicious.
Excellent.
All right.
Billy.
Isn't that fantastic? You got to make that with me. It's 15 minutes.
I'm so glad it's Food for Thought. It's right on my computer.
That's right. That's right. Just make sure you've got the spices, because not everybody has everything like them at home. I use that Hungarian paprika, by the way, which is really
nice.
Yes, much more flavor. And it's basil leaf.
When I make my soup like this at home, I don't use onion, I use scallions.
Scallions are much. They're a
And you
little
can
bit
use the
different
green
meat.
top. Yeah,
I like
use a nice
scallions.
one. Whitney, would you like to try some
It's
fried soup? It's a
delicious.
vegetarian chickpea, and it's
She's been here before. I remember your face.
You ought to remember.
She always can smell it from the other end of the store.
I do, I always show up.
That's strange, right?
yeah, it's just a little hard.
Yum.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum, yum, yum.
Well, everybody's thumbs up, and
Should have made a really big pot. Yeah, it's even better. Well, Jerry, thank you for coming to the co-op
all right.
again.
I have a question for you.
Catherine, thank you for helping
It's
us.
something that also we could make again. So
Oh, I think you should do it for basics.
you want me to do it for basics on
You know what?
Friday?
Maybe we should because I'm
Next week,
I'm
or-
gonna have all this extra lettuce.
Well, if
Or-
you
or
look and see what the
whatever the hell the thing is. I will. I'll work up the price on it. We'll see if we can keep it. I'm sure we can keep this under $10.
I'm sure we can.
They replaced them because we ran out.
So
How do you
these
know all
are-
the prices on
Nice.
this?
See, I would rather have aroma. In fact, and I will
Yeah,
take,
because they're meatier.
I will take 3 of these with me.
And so we've got the celery is $1.69 for the whole thing, and we're only using one piece.
Maybe a couple.
And then of course,
Stalks.
on these things, these are 0.02 ounces.
Oh, please have some nice soup.
So, it's delicious. It's absolutely delicious. Or
You know I
another.
always make that.
Crushed basil or most likely you have that in your cabinet. But turmeric you may not. So turmeric you may need to get some here at the
All right, Donna, you
Co-op.
said a couple minutes ago, I didn't mean
What?
to interrupt you. Your family's from northern Italy,
my ancestors.
and everything is white?
Everything is
that what-
white. Yeah, cream sauce, cream butter.
Oh, yeah, all right, yeah.
So we're gonna go to white sauce.
No red sauce.
Yeah,
all right.
they're pink.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
And
This is
pink.
actually.
I like
So I
that.
love
my
cream
soup.
soup.
I use these.
And you can add cream pretty much.
Like the
everything.
new toys?
So-
Yeah. The new toys
But
are
we're also,
cool,
like
the way
I said,
that
this
they're
is
all
the vegetable
sprinkled about is
broth,
cool.
the Pacific. I think we can. I think we're going to be able to do this under $10. So we're going to set this up for Friday
Make my own soups.
on a co-op basic menu.
All right, I'm gonna stop. Co-op this morning, and Donna told me I love peanut butter, and you can make it fresh here. So I brought my own jar, and I have a young person that's going to help me hopefully fill it. So let me turn this off.
Cold, so it's gonna be hard.
I
to-
just got over one for like 3 weeks. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I
No, go
can I
ahead.
videotape
Sure,
you? Okay.
sure.
All right.
All right. So the first thing you gotta do when you bring your own jar is
Right.
you have to weigh it. So
Okay.
we've got a scale right here.
All right.
Just put the jar on there with the lid. All right. So it says 0.62. So we're gonna write that on a sticker.
All right.
And then you're gonna go for this peanut butter, right?
Yeah,
The
that second
non-organic?
one there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 1240. We gotta
Mhm.
write that number down too. So we might as well use the same sticker.
All right. 1240. And
I'm
then
gonna
you're gonna
write
put.
down 1240. All right,
Okay.
and now we're gonna put this sticker just right on
On
there.
a jar.
Ooh, doesn't want to- there we go. Now it's sticking.
Might be a little cold. I don't know.
And then go like this. Flip the switch.
Wow.
Beautiful peanut butter comes out.
Hey, that's pretty cool. That's pretty easy.
It's super easy and it's delicious too.
Wow.
Sometimes you want to turn it off for a second and you can go
Let it,
like
let it
that
settle.
and make it settle down a bit.
All right.
And then,
That's cool.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have fun with this.
Oh yeah. Alright, let's see. Should we get it all the way to the top?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah? Alright,
Yep.
one more little
All right.
thing of peanut butter should be good. Come on. There we go.
You have to talk to it.
I kind of do, I guess.
Okay.
Alright. Now we've got a beautiful jar of peanut butter.
That's great. Now, just wanted to. I appreciate that. Now, you
Yeah.
have different kinds here. You have organic almond,
Yeah.
and you have what's this other one here?
So this is just not non-organic. These are
Okay.
conventional almond.
All right.
And this is the
That-
conventional peanut butter that
That's
you
what
got.
I got, which is the
And
cheap
then
one.
we have organic peanut butter
All
too.
right. Very good.
Excuse me.
Well,
All right.
I appreciate it, and
Yeah.
thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Okay. Bye bye. Thanks.